Hello, everyone. Welcome back again with me to another episode of Let Me Be Your Lunch Buddy. So, today we are going to be eating another noodle dish from Indonesia. It's not actually from Indonesia, like, it has a long history. And just like in the previous episode, I will be yapping a little bit about it. And this time I will try to finish it in front of the camera, even though it is hard for me because I'm so not used to it. But as you can tell, my voice is louder today because I'm trying to get used to this. Okay, so today's dish is bihun, and the dish that I ordered is called bihun telur. So basically, it's like vermicelli or glass noodles, stir fried with some egg. So like egg fried rice, but this time we replace the rice with the vermicelli. So as usual, I will add all of the sambal so that it can be as spicy as I like to be. Here the sambal goes in. I think it will be too much because the portion is kind of small. And by the way, guess the price for this dish? It's very, very cheap, guys. It's less than $1. US dollar, by the way. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's not too much. There's no such thing as too much sambal because we can always add more if you have it. But since I already used all of it, so cannot add more. Okay, before we eat, let's pray first. Amen. So, before I ordered, no, not before I ordered. While waiting for this food to arrive, it has telur, eggs. I have done a little research on why this thing is called bihun. So, it is said in Wikipedia that the name is derived from a Hokkien language with from two words, bi and hun. And bi actually means rice, and hun means flour. So like rice flour, it literally means rice flour. And from several sources, it is said that the this thing, bihun, the main ingredient, is actually very ancient. Like you can trace its existence since like 2,000 years ago in China during the Qin dynasty. Because you know that the Qin dynasty is a dynasty that ruled between 221 until 207 before Christ. And historians believe that it was first developed in southern China for a similar reason why Huitiao got discovered. Because they got a lot of rice in southern China, while wheat was more common in the northern part of China. So, because of this difference, people from the north, they are used to eating wheat instead of rice, right? So when the war began, the soldiers from the north, they needed to go to the south. They needed to go to the southern China. And there they had difficulty adjusting to eating rice as a staple food. So to help them adapt, the locals, the people in the southern region, they made noodles, but with their own ingredient, which was rice. And this thing, made it easier for the northern soldiers to eat rice because the form is no longer in like usual cooked rice style. It looks like noodles by this time. So it was an innovation which made it easier to like bridge the gap between the south and the north. And over time, it found its way to other regions in the world. So it didn't just stay in China. Through migration and trading, it is now spread to countries such as Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. In Thailand, you know pad thai? Yeah. The main ingredient for pad thai is this kind of rice noodle. While in Indonesia, since we like to stir fry everything, just like kway teow, we started stir frying it. And it is believed that it started entering our country, my country, I mean, during the 19th century. And nowadays, it's just one of our favorite food. Some people eat it for breakfast. Not some, actually. A lot of people eat it for breakfast. I know that it's not the best option for breakfast because it is full of carbohydrate, which can spike your blood sugar level, but it is still good regardless. So while doing my research, my very short research, one thing that caught my attention is how bihun is actually different from its twins. No, it's not its twin. From its sisters like sohun and misua. So in Indonesia, there's three kinds of noodles are very common: bihun, sohun, and misua, and both of them are thin. So some people use the term interchangeably, which is actually wrong because bihun is special just for rice noodles, and sohun is noodles made out of starch, can be mung bean starch or any kind of starch. While for misua, it is a wheat one. Even though the size can be similar and they look kind of glassy, like kind of transparent, but they're actually all different. I almost finished. I almost finished. Oh my god. Guys, one more bite. Oh no. Probably two or three more bites because I need to use this chopsticks and the bihun pieces. They're getting smaller, so it's kind of harder to chopstick, harder to spoon, harder to take. It's falling. Okay, I finished. Yay! Bye. Thank you so much for watching and okay, bye.